Hey everybody, we're back at the beach on a foggy, hazy January day. The surf's kind of big, but there's really no current, and we're gonna try to get a shark today, or at least get some bluefish. And we're using the light shark rod, which is the 9'3" Tsunami Airwave Elite with a couple inches cut off the butt, and I put a Fuji butt cap on it. And we're using a Quantum Cabo 80 with 400 yards of Seaguar 50-pound hollow core. We got the 660 Bluefish rig with the little pieces of finger mullet until we can get some kind of cut bait so I can put this thing out there for the sharks.
You got bluefish.
Now we're in business for the sharks.
Yeah.
I thought he was bigger than that. Okay.
All right. He's first bluefish.
We're on the board. Now let's rig him up for the shark bait. Okay, I caught the bluefish. And here's the head. That's 3 foot of 480 cable with a 9.0 Super Mutu plus the 8 foot of 100-pound mono with an FG knot. So that's 11 feet long. I'm pretty comfortable with that. And I got a feeling the sharks are out there, so let's find out. Okay, I switched her out to the 660 Bluefish rig for a bait rod. So we've been here an hour and a half, and the surf is definitely getting bigger. So we got about an hour and a half before high tide, so it's even gonna get bigger. And there is current out there. She's using the spider weight. I still got a 5 ounce on mine. She got one on the new sand perch rig. Spot. That's okay.
It's a spot.
Well, now we've been here over 2 hours, about 2.5. And the surf is getting really big, and we still got almost 45 minutes to high tide. I took the bluefish head off on the light shark rod and put a smaller piece of bluefish on there so I can throw it farther. And I had to switch to a spider weight as well. It's high tide right now. And I'm putting the bluefish rig, the 660 rig, back on the light shark rod because the bluefish are just decimating my shark baits with the 9.0 Super Mutu, and you're not going to catch the bluefish on those hooks. It's hard to do. So I'm using a little piece of the spot on the bottom hook and a sliver of the bluefish on the top hook.
Okay, he just caught one bluefish. Second one, actually. It's got second one. Alrighty.
On the, he hit the
Spot me?
yeah, he hit the spot meat.
Okay. Got the spot.
All right, good. I guess that's
All right.
what we're doing. I can fish.
Okay. So he caught 2 bluefish. I got 1 spot.
Okay, she caught a nice whiting while I was messing around with the bluefish on the light shark rod. Here, that's fine. I don't want you to get the hooks in you or the spider weight. All right, now we got plenty of cut bait, and the bluefish do a lot better on the whiting than on the cut bluefish. Let some slack out. All right, I'm gonna cut that thing up. So that's 2 bluefish, a spot, and a whiting. And now we got cut bait, so we should be on a roll now. Palometa pompano. I was messing with the bluefish rod. I can't even film to get her bringing the fish in. They just bit that bluefish rod.
It was bite?
Yeah, put that thing in the pipe, another little Palometa pompano, put him in the pipe and take it off. So I'm using a mixture of cut whiting and cut bluefish. And there's some seaweed and grass out there, not much, but if it gets on your line, you're done. You got him? Be our first one of the day we actually got on film. Okay, good. We are going to keep him, and then after that we can let the rest go. You think you got him? Did he come off? He's on there. Finally, we got one on film. Okay. Good job. Her first bluefish. They just seem to like that whiting a lot more than the bluefish meat. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take him off. So 3 bluefish, 2 whiting, a Palometa pompano, and a spot. And we still got a little while to go. No? She missed him, that's fine. Hell, I've missed about at least 3 or 4 today. Yeah, the bluefish love that whiting. And I'm trying to cut the pieces a little bit smaller. I always try to look back at what I would have done different on the trip. And today, for sure, I wouldn't have put the Mutu circle hook on and the bluefish head and the bigger chunk of bluefish to try to fish for the sharks. I should have just kept the bluefish rig on there. That's what I would have done different. We probably could have caught 2 or 3 more bluefish at minimum. She's got one. I had like little slivers of whiting meat, so I knew as soon as he grabbed that thing, she was gonna get him. Well, it's a good thing I didn't throw the other rod. Would have crossed him. Yeah, they're small, but lift him up there. Good job. Is that 4 or 5? Bluefish. Once again, we lost track. And I caught 2, so 4. All right, I'll unhook him. We can let him go. So the tide is going out. It's about 3 hours after high tide. But the bluefish are still out there. She says he's on there this time. Same thing. Oh, hey. Okay, that's the second time I got off at the edge of the surf. Those are a little bit bigger hooks than what you're used to on that rod, that's why.
of them.
Okay, we're wrapping it up. 4 bluefish, 2 whiting, palomino pompano, and a spot. We're gonna try to do better next time, catching the fish and filming catching the fish, because we didn't do a good job today. She missed the last 3 bluefish in a row. One of them, I guess she was filming when I was at the car, and they got off at the edge of the surf each time. She wasn't setting the hook enough with that light rod with them big 6-0 hooks.